All right, good evening, everybody, and I want to thank Marty Schaeferly for filming for me. I'm in his porch at the moment. It's such a lovely place. Hey, I want to tell you guys, I love books. I mean, I'm crazy about books. If you find me doing anything, it's probably sitting and reading. I think if I didn't have my Kindle right now and access to Amazon to put a book on it whenever I wanted to, I would truly be going nuts. Another thing that I also love is I love finding the exact right book that I can use in a lesson, either with the Sunday school kids or the Christos kids. Or finding a book that I can create a lesson around. And that's exactly what happened to me last August. I found a new author. Her name is Susan Verde, and she wrote a series of children's books. I bought all of them. There's 4 of them. And I used one of them all last year in Christos as we went through, and it's called I Am Human, and it's a book about empathy. We just spent the year plunging through it and talking about what is empathy and how do we be a person of empathy. Well, when I was at my office about 10 days ago, I came across that pile and I pulled out this one. It's called I Am Love. I sat down and read it and thought, oh yeah, that's right, I was going to use this book. This is the book I was going to use for the last night of Christos. And as I sat down and read it, I had this feeling of peace come over me, this feeling of, oh, I am not powerless right now. This book gave me a whole bunch of things that I can be doing. That's why I was going to use it. So parents, if you wouldn't mind, take a second, find your kids, especially Christos kids, because this is what they were going to do a week ago for their last night, and join me in reading this story called I Am Love. All right. At the beginning of the book, the author writes, "This book is my love letter to the world, as each of us is worthy of love in all its forms and expressions. And we are all capable of adding light to the world when we listen with our hearts and choose love." So here we go. When I see someone going through a storm of hurt and unfairness, of anger and sadness, when the sun disappears and the skies grow dark, and I see their fears, I ask myself, what can I do to let the light back in? I put my hand on my heart and I listen. And that's where I find the answer. I have compassion. I act with tenderness. I am love. I can listen and not say a word. I can be there. Love is being present. I can hug and hold and say everything will be all right. Love is comfort. I can speak softly and choose my words and actions carefully. Love is gentle. I can give thanks for all I have and am able to share. Love is gratitude. I can keep my mind and my body safe and healthy. Love is taking care of me. I can express what's important to me. Love is creative. I can know that no one is perfect. Love is understanding. I can do my best to make things better when something is wrong. Love is effort. I can celebrate those I've loved before. Love is remembering. I can find goodness in a kind word, a helping hand, or a shared smile. Love is tiny gestures. I can breathe in the air that the whole world shares and know that all creatures are made of the very same stardust. Love is connection. So when clouds roll in for others or for me, I now know there is something I can do. I can let my heart lead the way. I am love. You are love. We are love. And with love, we will weather the storm and light up the sky together. I just love this book. I love its simplicity. I love how easy it is. And I love that it gives me very concrete and plausible things that I can do to be what Jesus wants me to be. And that is to love both myself and my neighbor. Now, another thing I was going to do with the kids was a short guided meditation. Now, meditation, that's not something I do very often, but this one is so short and so easy that I can handle it. And I think I'd like to share it with you all, if that's okay. So I'm going to ask you to get comfortable. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes, and as you're breathing in, I'll say a phrase, and as you're breathing out, I'll say a phrase. All right, get yourself comfortable. Put your hand over your heart. Feel it. Know that it's there. Close your eyes. Breathe in. I am love. Breathe out. I give love. Breathe in. We are love. And breathe out. God is love. You can open your eyes. Literally, that's it. It's that short and it's that easy. I am love. I give love. We are love. And most importantly, God is love. Blessings and God's love on all of you today.